Are you looking for the best home printers? In this video we will look at some of the best home printers on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description, so make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting at number 1. HP OfficeJet Pro 9015E. The HP OfficeJet Pro 9015E makes a good impression the moment it comes out of the box, starting with its stylish two-tone design and streamlined appearance. And it continues to impress once installed, cranking out pages nearly as fast as a laser printer and offering nearly every feature a home user is likely to need. HP's setup guide is easy to follow, a rare find among the models I tested. Armed with this guide, I found the overall setup process about as simple as it gets. Insert the 4 ink cartridges, print and scan a test page, then install the accompanying mobile and desktop apps. In addition to Wi-Fi, the printer supports USB and Ethernet connectivity. The printer measures 10.9 x 17.3 x 13.5 inches, a footprint that's fairly compact but might overwhelm a small desk. It has a bright, 2.7-inch color touchscreen, which can tilt up for easier visibility. The touchscreen is a hair cramped, especially if you have large fingers, but the uncluttered interface affords easy access to core functions like copying and scanning. I especially liked how I could configure the shortcuts menu for multi-step tasks, such as scan and email. The scan feature can also scan documents to your Dropbox or Google Drive. The HP OfficeJet 9015E is about as versatile as home printers get, with a 250 sheet paper input tray, automatic double-sided printing and a 35-sheet auto-duplexing ADF that can copy, scan and fax double-sided documents without manual intervention. It also has a USB Type-A input on the left side, so you can easily print from and scan to a USB drive. The only thing missing is any kind of bypass tray for fast feeding of envelopes or photo paper. As noted earlier, the HP OfficeJet 9015E was the fastest inkjet printer I tested, finishing the 10-page sample document in just 45 seconds. Overall print quality was very good, graphics looked crisp and vibrant, and text appeared dark and uniform, though with just a trace of splotchiness on a couple of the fonts. You'd barely notice this aberration in most cases, and it disappears entirely if you bump the print quality up from the default, better, setting we used in our tests. This printer's one weakness lies with its photo printing. It produced smooth, passable images that I deem good enough for home projects, but not up to the same caliber as others I tested. If you plan on printing a lot of photos, I'd suggest considering a different model. My real struggle here is with consumables. A replacement set of 4 ink cartridges retails for a hefty $113. However, this works out to a fairly reasonable 2.2 cents per monochrome page and 8.9 cents for color. You can bring those costs down by subscribing to HP's Instant Ink program, which automatically ships new cartridges to you when the printer detects it's close to running out. The program's pricing ranges from 99 cents to $25 per month depending on how many pages you print, and you get a free 6-month trial so you can test the subscription waters. You must sign up for that trial within the first 7 days of installing the printer, and doing so requires a credit card. As with many such trials, you'll need to cancel to avoid getting billed once it expires. You also need to register for HP and to unlock certain printer benefits, including a second year of warranty coverage, but there's no charge for that. The HP OfficeJet 9015E is a superb home printer that combines stylish looks with fast, high-quality printing. In a perfect world, it would support a second paper source and do better at printing photos, but otherwise it's easy to recommend as a standout in a sea of printer choices. At number 2. Canon imageCLASS MF for 52DW. With its oversized touchscreen, dual input trays and sizable footprint, the Canon imageCLASS MF for 52DW looks like something you'd find in a fancy office. Fortunately, it's priced to fit home budgets. On sale, its price dips to $250 or less. Canon's monochrome laser was the fastest printer we tested, and it aced our test document, producing razor-sharp text and smooth, well-balanced images. Once I got this big, heavy, 36 pounds, machine situated and removed all the packing tape, there was an unusually large amount of packing tape. The printer was ready to use. The toner cartridge came installed and ready to use, something I've never seen in a laser printer, and its roomy, 5-inch touchscreen made it easy to get connected to the Wi-Fi network and navigate print, copy, scan and fax functions. However, Canon's only desktop software setup instruction was a curt, download the desktop software. Canon imageCLASS MF for 52DW_Forbes. The Canon imageCLASS MF for 52DW offers a large, color touchscreen display. Rick Broider for Forbes. There's very little this printer doesn't do. Aside from its rapid print speeds, its standout features include a 250-sheet input tray and 100-sheet multipurpose tray, for things like envelopes and labels. You can scan documents directly to the cloud service of your choice. If you really want to get into volume printing, you can add an optional 550-sheet third tray to the bottom of the printer, an accessory that reflects this model's intended office use. The printer includes a standard toner cartridge that should last for about 3,100 pages. A standard replacement costs about $100, while Canon's high-yield cartridge, good for nearly 10,000 pages, costs around $225. To put that in some perspective, a typical inkjet might be good for only a couple hundred pages before you need new ink cartridges. Laser printer toner doesn't dry out the way ink does. Plus, you don't have to worry about a print head getting clogged up, a common issue with inkjet printers. This is why I often champion laser printers to home users who don't print very often. They are cheaper to operate over the long haul and present fewer hassles. At number 3. Brother MFC J5855DW. The Brother MFC J5855DW is an absolute beast of a printer, both in terms of physical size and print prowess. Its desk-swallowing footprint accommodates a 250-sheet paper tray that can hold media up to 11 x 17 inches. There's also a bypass tray for feeding photo paper and envelopes, without having to swap out your main paper supply. This machine was refreshingly easy to set up, with little packaging to remove and easy to install ink cartridges. A spacious touchscreen interface made quick work of the initial configuration, and I liked the detailed instruction manual, which included links and QR codes to set up videos online. The Brother was one of the fastest inkjet printers we tested, at least for documents. Photos took longer to print and appeared a bit grainy, but they exhibited good color quality overall. In our test document, text looked a touch soft and overly dark, but images and graphics were solid overall. Brother's mobile app puts print, scan and copy controls at your fingertips, but the desktop software is dated and limited, offering just basic scan tools. Brother promises that the 4 included Inkvestment cartridges can last you up to 1 year, based on 300 pages per month. A replacement set costs about $100. That still translates to an extremely low cost per page, around 1 cent per monochrome page and 5 cents per color, making this a great fit for small offices that need to print big on a budget. At number 4. Kodak Dock Plus for X6 Instant Photo Printer. While many smaller, battery-powered printers are only able to generate tiny 2 or 3-inch square prints, for example, the Kodak Dock Plus generates beautiful 4x6-inch prints wirelessly, directly from your computer or mobile device. Using Kodak's for-pass dye sublimation printing technology, each print is covered with a special lamination that'll keep its colors from fading for more than 100 years. Plus, Kodak's photo printer mobile app makes it super easy to preview, edit, and add effects to your images before printing them on the scene. What's most convenient about this printer is how Kodak makes it easy to keep track of ink. Each pack of special photo paper comes with its own ink cartridge that swaps out in seconds. You never have to worry about running out of ink as long as you have sheets of photo paper remaining from whichever pack you buy. This bundle comes with the printer, docking station to recharge its battery, 90 sheets of photo paper and the required ink cartridges. Additional 80 sheet packs of photo paper, with the required ink cartridges, sell for less than $30 during sales. At number 5. Kodak Mini 3 Square Portable Photo Printer. Kodak film-based cameras may be a thing of the past, but the company has somewhat adapted to modern times by offering an extremely portable, battery-powered and wireless printer that pairs perfectly smartphones. The Kodak Mini 3 generates 3-inch square prints on glossy photo paper. Choose between borderless prints or prints with a border using what the company calls for pass printing technology and specialized photo paper. This printer weighs a mere 15.7 ounces and fits in the palm of a hand, so it's easy to travel with. This bundle comes with the printer and 3 packs of photo paper, 20 sheets each. Additional 60 sheet packs of paper, with the required colored ribbon refill, are sold separately for $20, which brings the cost per print down to 33 cents. Because it's a wireless printer, no cables are required to pair it to a mobile device and create prints. This makes the printer even more travel-friendly. At number 6. Canon Pixma TS8320 All-in-One Inkjet Printer. This 6-ink consumer-priced photo printer punches well above its weight, able to make prints that can satisfy pro photographers as well as enthusiasts. In addition to the usual CMYK color cartridges, the TS8320's pigment black cartridge creates truer blacks and shadows. Meanwhile, the photo blue ink increases color range in a part of the spectrum the human eye is particularly sensitive to. The printer has a convenient and easy-to-use color touchscreen control panel, and a pair of 100-sheet paper trays means you can go a long while between handling paper. It also does full duplex 2-sided printing. There's an additional rear tray for printing on specialty paper and directly onto compatible optical discs. As an added bonus, you can even give the printer voice commands via Alexa or Google Assistant. At number 7. Epson SureColor P700 13-inch Printer. The Epson SureColor P700 straddles an interesting line. It's on the pricey side for photo enthusiasts, but almost a bargain for professional photographers. It's a great printer for both kinds of users. It features sophisticated printheads capable of dispersing droplets as small as 1.5 picoliters, which is very small, and it uses Ultrachrome Pro ink, a massive array of 10 ink cartridges to achieve a wide color gamut. That includes separate black inks for matte and glossy photo printing, so you don't have to swap inks when changing paper types. The 13-inch wide printer can handle both cut sheets and roll media, which means it can make very long custom aspect ratio photos like panoramas, something very few other printers in this price range can handle. It also has a color-calibrated touchscreen display that can take on some basic photo editing tasks without resorting to Photoshop. At number 8. Epson SureColor P900 17-inch Printer. The Epson SureColor P900 carries a considerable price tag, but it's ideal for serious creators who need to print their visions on very large paper and on a variety of fine art materials. It's capable of printing on 17-inch, wide-cut sheets, maximum size, 17 x 22 inches, rolls up to 17 inches x 10 feet long, or media that's up to 1.5 millimeters thick. This includes Epson's professional, signature-worthy and legacy photo papers. A front input tray can accommodate poster board and other fine art media, so you aren't limited to printing on the ordinary photo paper options. The printer uses 10 high-capacity, 50 milliliters, Ultrachrome HD ink cartridges for a very wide color gamut, including matte black, carbon black and photo black. For a pro photographer who doesn't want to outsource their printing needs to a photo lab, this printer is versatile and generates truly professional-looking results. This printer is 30% smaller than its predecessor, the P800, and includes a 4.3-inch touchscreen, along with wireless printing capabilities. At number 9. Canon IP8720 Wireless Printer. Not many printers are capable of making truly edge-to-edge borderless prints, so if that's something you need, a printer like the Canon IP8720 can be worth its weight in gold. This printer can make borderless prints up to 13 x 19 inches in size, at up to 9600 x 2400 dots per inch resolution. It uses a 6-ink cartridge system, CMYK plus pigment black and gray that are designed specifically for black and white photos, with a printhead capable of droplets as small as 1 picoliter. In addition to Wi-Fi and AirPrint, the IP7820 has some other handy features, like the ability to print directly on optical discs and Canon's unique Full HD movie print, which can make prints from video clips captured with select Canon SLR and point-and-shoot cameras. At number 10. Fujifilm Instax SP3 Mobile Printer. If the name Instax sounds familiar to you, it's because it's the brand name of popular instant film cameras that are the modern equivalent of old Polaroid and Kodak cameras. The Instax SP3 is a printer that creates 2.4-inch square prints from photos stored within your smartphone or other mobile device. It's also portable. You can take this rechargeable battery-powered printer, which weighs just 11 ounces, just about anywhere. This is not an inkjet printer. The Instax creates real photo prints using proprietary instant film. As digital images are sent from your mobile device via Wi-Fi, in about 13 seconds, the printer generates a print with a Polaroid-like border for a retro look. This is great for casual photo sharing and quickly displaying prints that would otherwise be trapped within your smartphone. At number 11. HP Tango X Smart Wireless Printer. The Tango X by HP is a thoroughly modern photo printer. When it's not in use, it closes up inside a fabric wrap that makes it look more like a book than a printer. If you don't like electronics on display, you'll like this gadget. And when it's in printing mode, you can control it by voice using Alexa or Google Assistant, and even program it with specific behaviors using IFT, or If This Then That, a popular easy-to-use automation service for smart home devices. For example, you could teach it to automatically print your smartphone's newest photos when you come home, or to print a certain document every morning at the start of your day. Your prints are limited to 5x 7 inches. Thus, it's useful as a dedicated photo printer, but it can't play the role of your only home printer. Nonetheless, it makes great-looking photos and can handle text document tasks too in a pinch, as long as you're good with the smaller print size. At number 12. Epson Expression Photo HD XP-15000. For the serious photography enthusiast, this mid-priced inkjet photo printer will likely meet all of your photo printing needs, especially if having a wide carriage printer that prints on paper, cardstock or canvas is among those needs. The Epson Expression Photo HD XP-15000 uses a 6-cartridge Claria Photo HD ink system, so replenishing ink will be a bit on the costly side, but the end result will be photo lab quality prints that you can generate from home. Epson strongly advises against using non-genuine Epson inks with this printer. Among this printer's other useful features are its 2.4-inch full-color LCD display, its 50-sheet rear specialty tray, for photo paper or other media, a 200-sheet front sheet feeder, the ability to generate two-sided prints, and wireless printing from a computer or mobile device. Ultimately, you'll be able to print borderless prints measuring up to 13x 19 inches using this printer. However, the printer also accommodates photo paper as small as 4 inches by 6 inches. Its maximum print speed, for documents, is 20 pages per minute, so this is definitely more of a photo printer that has no trouble printing on photo paper, canvas or cardstock, for example. At number 13. Canon Pixma MegaTank G3260. What sets this inkjet photo printer apart is that it uses ink tanks, not ink cartridges, so over time, you will save a fortune on ink and not have to deal with constantly swapping out ink cartridges. This is particularly useful if you plan to generate a decent quantity of photo prints on a regular basis. In addition to printing photos, this is an all-in-one general-purpose printer, so it prints, copies and scans too. Each time you refill the printer's tanks, you'll be able to generate about 7,000 color pages, or up to 8.5x 11-inch photo prints, or up to 6,000 black and white pages, 8,300 if you use the printer's economy mode. While the printer only prints on one side of the page, it can generate up to 10 pages per minute, B&amp, W, or 6 pages per minute in color at a resolution of 4800 by 1200 dpi. The Canon Pixma MegaTank G3260 can utilize a wide range of photo paper sizes, ranging from 3.5x 3.5 inch to 8.5x 14 inches, and generate borderless photo prints up to 8.5x 11 inches. Wireless printing is also possible directly from your computer or mobile device. The rear paper tray holds up to 100 sheets of plain paper. Over time, you'll discover that the Canon Pixma MegaTank G3260 is very economical to operate, yet it generates stunningly vibrant photo prints that won't smudge or fade over time.